Okay, I think we are live now. I always get a little iffy when I hit start streaming in OBS, and then right beside of it you have this go live button. It takes a few seconds to go from gray to blue. Then you click it and it says, hey, we can't connect you just yet. You click it, it says we can't connect you just yet. Now I don't want to double click something. I've done that before. It just ends everything. But tonight, guys, we've got a base set box. We're going to be opening this up. We'll weigh out the packs as we go. If you have a heavyweight, we're going to open it up. If you have a lightweight, I'll ship it to you sealed. You can buy them on the website. Right there should be a link in the pinned comment. They're $4.50 each. Same price we've had for a long time now. And then also Jungle First Edition. The H there, it's a heavy. What happened was the Jungle First Edition box still hadn't sold through, so I just went ahead and weighed what was left. We had like 6 or 7 heavy packs left in that box, and I said, maybe that's not quite enough, so I went ahead and just opened up another box for tonight. We'll see how many we go through. And then, of course, there are still some Power Keeper packs floating around. These are the 3 packs you can buy into tonight if you want to have your packs opened up live. All right. Good to see you guys here. I've been just kind of sitting in the background watching the chat, just seeing what people say. We've got a few people in here. But the very first order is this right here. I don't know why I took the sticky off of that one. We have Senna H, order 3869. They bought 4 base set booster packs. So hopefully that'll be enough for us to figure out what a heavyweight is and what is a lightweight. Eric says, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, if you want to. I lost about 15 subscribers with the CGC video today. It happens about every time I post about them, but right now they're my go-to right now. But I'm still using both companies very heavily, CGC and PSA. All right, so this is a box that was verified by PWCC. That's what these little stickers are for. Ooh. It's a dark pack box. Maybe we'll pull some no stage Blastoise. That'd be pretty cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The only time we're going to deviate from the packs straight down the left or straight down the right side is if somebody orders 3 packs or 3 packs or more and they don't get an art set. Now, let me put that up there. Noe Gordon, member for 12 months, 1 year. Glad to see the lives are coming back. Yeah, thanks, man. And it looks like we have Muhammad already giving out 5 TCA Gaming memberships. Thank you so much. We have Pokey Jesse, First Tomu, 3 Ghostman, WGW, and then Zard lurking, and Justin. Wait, not 3 Ghostman, but Justin Durr. You were all just given a membership. There's some Mewtwo emojis in there as a thank you to Muhammad. He's always giving stuff out for everybody. Very, very generous. Good to see you in here, though, man. All right. Pack number 1, 21.01. It's probably a light from what we've seen, but we don't know yet. Oh, actually, that might be a heavy. So 20.65. 20.52. That's going to be a light. And then 20.60. So we're going to say that this one Charizard is actually going to be a heavy. I'm going to write it down. We're going to say like 20.5 to 20.8 probably be a light, and then we'll say 20.95 plus will probably be a heavy in this box. This could vary a little bit, but just in case we don't sell out, which at the moment we've got a lot of a box to sell through, but you guys always surprise me. This way I'll know for next week, because, man, when I was going through those jungle packs when I had to reweigh them out, well, not reweigh them, but weigh them to find the heavy packs, it was good to have that noted. DC said, is it sold out? No, it's not sold out. All of these are still active. There's jungle heavies, there's base unweighed, and there are power keepers. But these were the 3 lights. It was an art set for Senna H. We're going to ship those sealed, and then we're going to open up your 1 heavy pack. Now, if I happen to open up a pack that I weigh out as heavy for this box of base, because I can pretty much guarantee it, then you just get your money back, or I'd go find another heavy pack for you. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, we're going to start off with a Magmar. We have Jinx, Dugong, Ponyta Machop, Staryu, Metapod, Nidoran. What are you guys calling? Alright, Just Yuri says he's calling Hitmonchan. Got a Psychic Energy, Lightning Energy. Ooh, almost pulled the Charizard right off the bat, but got the Ninetales, and this doesn't have the black flame era. It has the blue hollow foil in the background. Centering is a little bit to the left, maybe even a little bit up. Hollow foil itself looks pretty clean. Edges look pretty clean too. So I would say centering would be that would probably be the only thing holding that card back. But congrats on your Ninetales. One of 2 fire Pokemon that you can get in the hollow slot for base set. There's Ninetales or Charizard. Trumpin' Dad, welcome to the channel, man. Thanks for joining in at the Charmander level. I definitely appreciate the support. Whisbrag, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the kind words, dude. Yeah, if you don't get a hollow, we'll move on and get you some money back, or we'll find another pack. All right, next up we have Rosalind W, and she bought 1 Heavy Jungle First Edition pack. For the most part, the Jungle box was straightforward-ish. That first box that I weighed out, there was some lights that were 20.8 and others that were 20.4. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was a heavy that snuck into those lights. But I went with the ones that I was very confident in. And I don't want to mess up the pack itself. See if I can open it from the bottom. One, 2, and 3. Ooh, that one's looking kind of nice. From the backside anyways. Drew, member for 12 months at the Charmander level. Thanks for sticking around, dude. Alright, we have Gloom, Marowak, Tauros, Cubone, Paris, Rhyhorn, Venonat. I'm always looking for that line error. Got the Meowth, and seeing Flareon, Nidoqueen. And just so you guys know, so we've got 6 heavy packs from the box we'd opened up before. And I don't think we opened up 6 hollows. So like I said, I think maybe 2 hollows may have stuck in there. And then we have 12 from the next box that I opened up. Electrode. Electrode is on the lower tier end of the hollows from Jungle. Usually it's pretty decent for grading. And I'm going to say this one's no exception. Wow, this one's looking really good. Solid borders. I'm not seeing the chipping unless you guys are seeing something that I'm not. I'm not seeing a print line. Backside is looking pretty clean. Wow. So on the top edge here, you do have some of like the furry white. It's almost like where it was dull when it cut. Sometimes that's marked down for, sometimes it's not. Because if you look at it, in one angle it's like it's a super clean edge, and then at another angle it's like it's just got whitening all across the top. Usually when I submit ones like this, I try to actually like rub my finger across it a little bit and just kind of knocks it down. But this one isn't too thick, but I do see it some there on that top edge. I think that would be the only thing that would detract from that Electrode, but it's still very clean, especially for Jungle. Jungle is not one of the cleanest sets. And guys, if I miss a super chat or something like that, just tell me. I apologize. You don't need to super chat in here anyways. If you just tag me with at TCA Gaming, that's going to be your best chance for me to see it. But you know, the mods in here are usually really good about taking care of everybody. And if I miss your month, like 1 month, 2 month, 12 month message, let me know, and I'll make sure to go back and look for it. Okay, so next up we have Matthew A. He bought 1 base, and then he also bought a Heavy Jungle. So let's pull his base set pack out of here. We're going to weigh this one, see if it's going to be a heavy or a light. Okay, so I believe this is a heavy. 21.0. So we'll open up the base and then we'll do the jungle, since the base would change it up from our previous pack, which was a jungle. Just kind of, I love opening up base and jungle and fossil just because you know if you're going to get a holo or not, almost always. Martial Law, $4.99. He says, you didn't miss any. Well, thank you, man, for the super chat. I see that there. Oh, every time I see War Turtle, my eyes always go to see if it's the error. So Yim is calling Blastoise. Got Haunter, Doduo, Abra, Voltorb, Weedle, Sandshrew, Lightning Energy, Water Energy. Seeing Gabe, he's calling Zapdos. Max is calling Blastoise. Ghost is calling Blastoise. Oh, and they got it right. Wow, 3 people called the Blastoise. Man, that's pretty sweet. Of course, it's not the no stage. It's not the red dot. It's your standard Blastoise. It's looking clean, just like the last one. Centering isn't perfect. So that I think is the main thing on the front. Man, look at that condition on the backside though. I really wish, man, if these had perfect centering, they'd have a ton of potential. But even still, that's not too far off. That's a really clean Blastoise. Congratulations, Matthew. And you still got your jungle pack to go. I hope we see a pair of Jolteons tonight. I haven't pulled a Jolteon in a long time. Of course, anytime somebody sees the Jolteon from Jungle, everybody associates that with Gem Mint Pokemon. There we go. That one ripped open pretty good. Man, today I was on the dozer. My hands are a little bit, the dozer really didn't do it. It was mainly the chainsaw, because when we'd knock over a tree, I'd go out there and cut it up. It's got the hollow. Same kind of deal there. I think I see a little bit of that fuzz. It's really light, though. We'll check it out a little bit better. All right, so we have Rhydon, Gloom, Tauros, Jigglypuff, Eevee, Nidoran, Spearow, Oddish. If you guys go to grade your cards after the live, anyone who is participating in the opening, I would probably pass up on any commons for the Jungle First Edition. The centering does seem to be off a marginal amount, a marginal enough amount that it would keep just about all of them from getting a 10. Ooh, Flareon. What'd you guys call? Somebody called a Dragonite. So we Jolteon. Just Jury called Flareon. We got Snorlax. Chansey. Come on now. Maybe for the next one. Now this Flareon, I am seeing some silvering on the left side. Again, it's not heavy to where it's like chipping, but this one almost seems to be, I would say this is a different sheet from the Electrode. So maybe this is from our second box. Because the centering seems to be a little bit different too. I mean, it could just be a different sheet altogether. But I would say that Electrode was, in condition-wise, would beat this one out just because that left side with the silvering, and then you can see the top to bottom is a little bit off. Not too bad on the centering. Left to right, it's really good. All right, congratulations, Matthew. You were going to at least go 1 for 2, but you went 2 for 2. Then we got Eric next. After Eric, we'll just have to see if anybody's placed orders, because that would be everything that was placed prior to the stream. The 2 big pulls, Blastoise and Flareon. All right, Mr. Eric T, I see you in here. You are next. What card are you wanting, Eric? Like, what would be your dream pull from Jungle First Edition? The Snorlax? All right, card number 1. We have Rapidash. There's the Lickitung, Primate. Got Paris, Goldeen, Pokeball, Oddish, Nidoran, Bellsprout, Execute. So Eric says Scyther is his big pull. Now I know we pulled a Scyther from box 1. And you could still pull, 2 of the same one out of a single box, but I would say most likely if you're going to pull it, it's going to be from box 2. Ooh, Clefable. I know that you can't pull a pre-release Clefable from the pack, but my eyes shot over there in that direction. Clefable with its metronome attack, that's actually a pretty decent move. Because you can copy one of the defending Pokemon's attacks without having to do the energy cost. This one I do see some silvering on the left side, but I'm going to say this one's very well centered. Again, it's not heavy silvering, but you can see it there if you shine it in the right light. I'm not seeing much in the hollow itself. Backside, I do see a few white specks here, but I bet those will flake off. I'm trying to see. I believe there is one white dot here in this corner. I'm betting this one will flake off too, but I'm not going to touch it right now. Nice pull there with the Clefable. Spection already keeping up with all of them. And we missed you last week with that. He was you were out of town, right? On vacation. Where does Clefable rank in your pulls, Mr. Eric? I know you said Scyther was your top pull. All right, guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check on the website, see if we've had any orders come in during the video, and if we have, we will continue opening up. Oh, I got some auctions ending right now. I didn't realize that. Okay, so no orders have come in. So I prepared myself. I was going to open up a different box, but I decided, hey, I bought this also off of a customer, and it was originally going to come in for consignment. And I was like, just with the Eevee Heroes reprints, I was a little shaky about it. Or not reprints, but reseals. I do believe that this is a legitimate box. I was able to see the correct little heat seal holes in different places. It's got a nice feel to it. Doesn't feel like it's been opened and pried into. So who knows? Maybe we'll open up something pretty cool out of this. I realize this is like the farthest from vintage English as you can get. What is being advertised for the video. But if you guys do want to buy any more packs, you're welcome to. And if not, we're going to open up some Japanese modern. So you can sit back and maybe we'll pull that Moonbryon. You just never know. All right, so far it looks good. I'm not seeing packs that look like they've been tampered with, but we'll know a little bit more once we get into the box itself. What I was looking for to see right off bat if they've been tampered, to see if you had these little marks right here, like somebody had come in and opened them. So I'll open a pack and I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. Because if you open them, you can pry them apart, but you can immediately tell that there's like something there. And I didn't even open this pack fully. What do you guys think? Are we going to pull something crazy from this box? We're going to start off with a Sylveon VMAX. All right. We should get at least one regular art or something like that. Somebody's calling an alt art. Sorry, no Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. I guess I could open up some Yu-Gi-Oh. That'd be fun. And if the 2 ultra rares are going to be on the top 2 packs, we could just open up the top 2 packs and just forget the rest of the box. There's the Raichu Hollow. Muhammad says, bought packs. I feel to temptation. You fell to temptation. All right, you got it, man. So it looks like Muhammad will carry on the stream. We'll see how it goes. We'll open up this Eevee Heroes box, see what we get, and then we'll go check out and see what Muhammad bought into. Cubs is calling Rainbow Leafeon. Spection says, oh wait, he's talking to somebody else. Flojax wants the Umbreon. Muhammad wants the Umbreon V or Vaporeon full art. Martial Law says pull the blue eyes. Yeah, that would be cool. I've never done that in a stream. Blue Eyes White Dragon. I don't know if ever it would be cool to open up an LOB box. So far we haven't hit the alt art. I don't know why I sleeved the Sylveon V, but I didn't sleeve the Sylveon Vmax full art. Spection, you're welcome to post a spreadsheet if you want. The prices on that are going to be cheaper than the ones that you see on eBay. I have been getting so many haggles lately on eBay, but even for like the stuff that's like priced way low. But it's kind of warranted. I mean, market's pretty slow right now. People are hurting for money. Kyle says, hope my no stage comes back 10 with new CGC labels. Man, I hope so. That card's been on a roller coaster. We got Chow Love with a we got a legitimate check mark in here. It says hello from Brazil. You know, whenever I hear the word Brazil, I know it's a country, but it takes me back to 5th grade. I made my very first brochure about Brazil. I don't remember what I wrote about it, but it was where I got to learn how to use a floppy disk. 8 megabytes of space on a CD size insert that you stuck into your computer that had a total of 128 megabytes of memory. Man, those were the days with computers. Ahoy. Man, I don't even know what that thing is. There's the Espeon V. We should have 2 to 3 more hits in the box. Still got the big hit coming. Ooh, look at that. This is an alt art, right? This Espeon? Man, that's a nice one. You know, I definitely have not pulled this before. What do we got in here? Is that a Meowth? A Ditto? There's Eevee. I'll have to go back and look at the card a little tougher and just see what's going on. Oh, did I not say Espeon? What did I say? Sorry, I don't speak English, but I do. I understand. So I don't understand, but I like to watch you. Well, you got it, man. I'll speak English. I don't know Portuguese. I believe Portuguese is what you speak in Brazil. See if we get anything else in these packs right here. Ooh, got the Umbreon, got the Sylveon, Leafeon. There's Vaporeon, and we got 2 Espeons, 2 Sylveons. I realize this it's a dime a dozen card, especially since it come out in the Vmax Climax. Well, I guess all these did. Reprint, but hey, I'll take it. Still looks cool. Mohammed says, if you accidentally add that Espeon to my bag, I don't mind. Mohammed, what do you collect, man? Like, what's in your personal collection? Maybe we'll pull 2 alt arts. Alright, and then I believe Muhammad said he bought some vintage packs, so we're going to continue the stream after this. We're going to get back to opening up some vintage. I'm not going to be opening up Eevee Heroes for fun all night. Wow, we actually got, yeah, we got 8 pulls in this one. So there's the Glaceon V. So we didn't get a Flareon. What else did we not pull? I think that there's got to be one more that I'm thinking. And there it is. So that's it. So that was a good, legitimate box. I don't know how much this Espeon V is worth, but that'll be the one that I sent off to be graded, and we'll see if we can earn some of that box price back. Let me go see what you bought, Mo. The way you said it almost sounded like you bought more than one. Oh, yeah, you did. And I see Brian, he jumped in here. He bought a few packs. See what Muhammad got in here. So he got 3 unweighed base. And I know some of you had emailed me about the Team Rocket packs. As soon as I posted those to be available to be ship sealed, they sold right away. They were sold out before I woke up in the morning. There we go. So we do not have any Team Rocket packs for tonight. There's 1, 2, we still got 3 artworks. All right. All right, Mo, there's your art set. Let's see what you can get. .53. I think that one's light. We'll leave this one as light. Ooh. Sorry, Mo. Well, you got yourself an art set. They're all light, so we're not going to open them up. Put them in here. You had some bad luck last week too, I believe. Kyle says calling heart Clefairy. Alright. Here you go, Mo. Sorry, man. I know you said you were feeling it. Sometimes the feeling, it's just something else. If y'all are looking for any of the jungle lights that come from where I weighed these out, I have those on eBay. I think I have for like $259.99, something like that. But if you guys emailed me and said you wanted an art set, I'd sell you an art set that's one of each for $700. Let's see what we have here. So I guess that's 233. I tell you what, let's do 675. That way it's just 225. It'll knock $35 off each if you buy one of each. All right, so we have Brian. He bought 2 unweighed base set packs. That's order 3875. Throw this sucker on hold. All right, 1 and 2. So we have the Charizard. All right, there's another light. Blastoise. All right, so it looks like the Blastoise is a heavy. So this will be our 3rd heavy. I think that's right. We've seen Ninetales. We've seen Blastoise. All right, Brian. What are you guys calling for Brian? We're going to see a double Blastoise. We're going to see a Blastoise again. We're going to see the Zard. What are we going to see? Kadabra, Nidorino, Defender, Sandshrew, Pidgey, Bill, Voltorb, Coughing, Grass Energy. Kyle says he's still going with the Heart Clefairy. Nate is saying Chansey. Just Yuri is saying Mewtwo. Spurgle saying Zard. Game is saying Zapdos. Oh, not the Heart Clefairy, but that would have been sweet. Got a regular Clefairy. Again, the holofoil is looking very clean. Wow, that like throws the picture off on my camera. I wonder if you guys saw what I was seeing on my side. Condition again looks really good. maybe one white dot right here. It would be cool to pull the heart Clefairy. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, there's a Clefairy. It's repeated. It's just an ink dot, but it's a red ink dot. It has like a circle, and then it's almost like a heart ink bubble. But there's some that have a more pronounced circle around it. Others that do not have hardly really a circle at all. Oh, 1 and 2. There's a lot of different errors that you can get in original WotC. Base set has tons of them. I've probably said some of them and explained what they are 50 times, and you guys don't ever complain, so I appreciate that. Okay, so we do have 2 more orders that just came in. I think we have Thun is next, and then Muhammad, you are after that. So we got order. Thun is usually they've hit some big cards in the past. I mean, it should be one single person, but sometimes I don't know. All right, we have 1 heavy jungle. Man, I don't know what I'm doing here. That is not a J. So we're going to say that's going to be the first one, and then they also have 3 unweighed base. There's the heavy jungle. Oh, let me get that back up here. Yeah, if anybody's looking to buy into this stuff, just know you're probably going to lose money. There's a chance you might win something back, but there's like probably 1 or 2 people in the stream that's going to make more than what they put into it. Everybody else is probably going to lose a little bit of money. Some people are going to lose a lot if you spend a lot of money. Like that last thing there where Muhammad, he bought 3 packs. He paid $4.50 each. You'll probably get, it could be as low as $225 or $200, depending on what it auctions at if you went through a consignor, or it could be could be closer to the 300 range if you have a good night. But you probably lost half of his money because none of them had a hollow inside of it. And even if you do pull a hollow, you're probably still going to lose some money unless you pull something like a Charizard or you get a really high grade on one of the hollows. So just make sure you know that when you're doing this. It's not like a gamble thing where it's in your favor. If it was, then the price would go up. It's just kind of like how the market is. Done. You got one heavy, 1 light, and a second light. All right, so we'll open up this one. We're going to open up your jungle. I need to get some more of these. Thought I had more of these over here. The semi-rigids. In fact, sometimes you might do better if you get light packs. That's kind of crazy to think about. All right, so we're going to open up this Venusaur. The heavy jungle is 700. Those went up because the jungle boxes, they actually went up in price for what it cost me to attain them. But then the light packs went down, so it kind of skewed the heavy price upwards, if that makes sense. All right, we've got Charmeleon, Defender, Pokédex. What are you guys calling? See, Chansey, Venusaur. There's Diglett, Magnemite, Caterpie, Gust of Wind, Psychic Energy, Lightning Energy, Hex. Hex says he just bought a base set Blastoise. Congratulations, man. Base set Blastoise isn't too bad. Was he Well, I guess it depends on what condition you bought them in. Franklin's calling Mewtwo. Muhammad's calling Mewtwo. There's the Chansey. I think someone called a Chansey too. There's a Chansey that has a black dot down here. Another one has a black dot up there. Ooh. Wow, that's looking like a clean hollow. Which if you're not, most of you probably are by now. But if you're not familiar with base, Chansey's a tough grade. Usually there's print lines in it, but man, that looks to be a very clean holographic background. Centering, you can see it's bigger on the bottom, but it's honestly not too bad. Looks to be the same as the others. I'm going to flip this one over to see if that was just, yeah, that was just where the edge of the card was catching the light. Very nice condition Chansey. Probably one of the best condition cards we've seen for base set. Alright then. Congrats on your Chansey. Eric says, any chance of a Neo Discovery box break in the future? I mean, there is a chance because I've got some of these other boxes that I put up for sale. They're already up for sale now. I've broken my collection. And I do plan on breaking some of them in the future. I would probably do something along the lines where I wouldn't break it until we sold through at least a percentage of it instead of risking it during the live, just because it's tough to sell some of those packs and make any type of money close to what a sealed box would bring, and they're tough to weigh. So, but yeah, Discovery is a possibility. I have 3 Neo Discovery boxes, first edition. I've got the Unlimited, and then I also have the Belgian version as well. All right, we have Weepinbell, Dodrio, Gloom. What are you guys calling on the Jungle first edition? Oddish, Mankey, Paris, Bellsprout. See Scyther and Mr. Mime being called over there. Pinsir, Snorlax. Ooh, another Electrode. So this was probably from box number 2. Although you can get doubles, so I mean it's possible this came from the exact same box as the last one. Centering looks to be the same, but I do see a white dot here. I'm trying to see if it's on the edge. I can't tell. It almost looked like it moved there. So that it may be on the edge because it looked like it got a little bigger first time I touched it, which means that it could be like could flake on and off. It looks really close to the edge. So we're up to 2 Electrodes. I'm not seeing any silvering, no print lines. Another Electrode that's in decent condition. Other than that one white dot at the corner, which you can see, but that may be on like the outside of the edge from just like a bad cut. All right, then. I would take your Chansey over the Electro. I would say that would be your big pull. Then, of course, you have your base set packs here, too. Let me get 2 of these. Simon says, any chance you're going to add Japanese 151 to live openings? I've got some boxes. I just don't have that many. The reason I haven't is because my life continues to get busier and busier, and the long streams for Modern, they are fun, but they are also pretty exhausting. Not only, not so much during the live, but the following day and managing all that stuff. One day, I might be getting back to doing some live openings with Modern stuff, which I'll go into a little bit more detail with that later on. I'm not going into it just yet because nothing's set in stone, but it's very possible. All right, I believe Muhammad is next. See what he has here. Okay, so Muhammad went with 2 more of the unweighed base set. We've got 1 and 2. Surely we can get him 1. Can't go 0 for 5. I've seen it, but hopefully not. Not Mo. I want to know what was opened up from those Team Rocket packs that were sent out last week, because we didn't pull any of the big cards that I can remember, and we still had half the we had went through half of the box. All right, I almost started opening them up, Mo. All right, you got at least one. Let's see what you get. Okay, so you got one more light, so you're up to 4 lights. And then you have this one right here, which is Surely. It's got a hollow in here. What are you guys calling? Kyle says he was like 0 for 6 at one point. Sometimes you time it pretty good, man. You'd went, what, 4 for 6 in the last video? Something like that. All right, ooh, look at that. Nice little print dot there, or ink dot on the Poliwhirl, sitting on the top. Magikarp, Dratini. Everybody's calling Zard for Mo. Got the Coughing Metapod. Programmers just gifted 5 memberships as well. Just Yuri, Kyle, Simoon. Oh wait, not Kyle. Kyle was already here. Cheeseburger. Brett and E. Burgess, you were all just given a membership from Programmers. You now have access to a new emoji, the Blastoise emoji. And if you put that one in there, that's an easy way to tell Programmers thank you. He really likes that Blastoise emoji. There's Rattata, Fighting Energy, Grass Energy. Ooh, somebody just called the Mewtwo Simoon. He called the Mewtwo. Good job. You got that one down. Mewtwo for Mo. Mo likes the Mewtwo emoji, so that's a good pull. This, man, if you were getting a theme deck, this would have to be the one you'd want, right? Well, I don't know. Gyarados is pretty epic too, because the 4 starters, or the 4 theme decks that you could have, you would have Mewtwo as one of your main Pokemon, Gyarados, Hitmonchan, or you also had the Ninetales. All pretty solid. Backside is clean. Do see a white speck there, but I bet you that will rub right off. Way to get the Mewtwo. And I'm going to see if there's any more orders, but if not, definitely a nice way to get pretty close to ending at least. Inspection says he wants to open some of the Expedition. I thought about putting up for sale my my Expedition blister box, because the Expedition booster box, I mean, it went so fast, but the blister box has 12 less packs than the booster box, and it's also more expensive, so I doubt it would sell. Let me refresh the orders, see if we had anything that come through last minute. Oh yeah, Mike, he said he did. That's right, because that was Hex. So Hex put in an order. This is Mike B, order 3878. Yeah, and he bought 1 base set pack. Rolling the dice. Ah, there it is. Got a heavy. We're getting close to halfway through the box. I'm sure Spection has the count for anybody wondering there. But yeah, looks like we got a hollow, or we're gonna get a hollow right here. Muhammad says, grade the Mewtwo. No problem, man. See, I wouldn't ask 24 grand for the Expedition blister. I'd ask 50, like twice what it's probably worth, because it is extremely scarce. All right, we're seeing Zard, Venusaur, Zapdos. Seeing a lot of people in here. They're ready to see that Zard. Poliwag, Bill, Onyx, Charmander, Caterpie, Psychic Energy, Lightning Energy. Ooh, there's the Venusaur. This one has a little bit different centering. It looks to be shifted down some, but left to right looks pretty spot on. So that tells me that if we do hit duplicates, this could be one of the duplicates. Ooh, very clean too. Look at the backside. I'm not even seeing a white dot. Mike, way to roll and score big on the one card. I got some more of these right here. There we go. Thought I was out. Had a few more sitting there. Congratulations. So we've seen the Blastoise. We've seen the Venusaur. From Jungle we saw Flareon. We saw Flareon. Cheeseburger. When he won state in 2003, he gave his sealed box of Skyridge away to a mother of the kid I babysat. I used to use their cards to play. That's pretty crazy, man. Congrats on winning state. But that was kind of crazy. Wow. Refresh that one. Okay, looks like that might be it for what's being bought for the vintage tonight. I do have one giveaway that I want to do. Yeah. And this is for all you guys even showing up in here during these videos when a little bit down on what we're opening up, but you're still sticking it out. So I'm going to open this up and you guys are going to get the hits, whoever wins it is. And then I will still check afterwards if there's anyone else who bought into the jungle, the base, the power keepers. We'll continue the stream after that. But this is going to be the giveaway for this video. This is a pretty expensive box. I feel pretty confident that it's okay. But let me give you guys a keyword. This will be a little bit bigger giveaway than we've done here recently. So one word, Tag Team GX. Guys, only put it into the chat one time. You only have to put it in there once. If you put it in there more than once, you might actually get kicked out of it by Nightbot. It's got like a keyword spamming thing that it does. But yeah, so we're going to open this up. Maybe we'll pull something big out of it. You guys, when the chat dies down a little bit and I could read, let me know, what is the big hit from this box? Why is this box so expensive? These packs are like $50 a piece from what I was seeing when you can legitimately verify them. And there's 10 packs in here. I mean, this is a high-class set, right? Nice and heavy. Guaranteed that hollow. Pack number 1. What are we going to get? Hollow Blastoise. There it is, the DNA GX. Got a Tapu Fini there. Sightseer. Oh wow, I didn't realize this is where you got it. Look at that, Reshiram and Charizard GX. That'd be nice. Somebody's saying let's get that Erica. Pack number 3, Blacephalon GX. Ooh, got the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno GX. Plus got the Secret Rare Psychic Energy. Zeraora GX. Keldeo GX. So far, I don't think we've hit the big card. Poke Knowledge Cards, Tag Team GX. What is up, man? Pikachu and Zekrom GX. Get a lot of tag teams in here. Alright, there's the Wishy Washy GX. 2 packs to go, man. This box is holding out. At least I hope it is. I hope we're on a resale. Greninja and Zoroark GX. Alright, so either it's in this last pack or it was a dud. Oh, I see something back in there. Oh, no I didn't. Oh, yeah I do. Which one is this one? So we got the Incineroar GX, and then I don't know the name, but the fact that I think it's a girl. I believe that's a girl, which is probably a good thing. I'll wait till you guys let me know what that one is. Muhammad says Eevee Heroes live sale. I only had the 1 box. I do have 2 cases in my personal set that is set back, but no, I don't have those. Oh, it's a wheel. Dang, it's a dude. Hopefully it's still got a little bit of worth to it. Well, before I sleeve all those up, let me go ahead and pick the winner. Well, pick the winner. We're going to use Nightbot and see who the winner is. Gillian Williat. You are the winner. So, Gillian, all you have to do is send me an email. Let me know your address. Tell me what your username was. And I'll ship this to you. I'm not going to ask you for postage or anything like that. And if I get multiple Gillian's trying to claim the cards from the box, then I might ask you for some additional verification. But make sure you send me that email tonight so I can get on it by tomorrow. Now, I think I saw somewhere in the chat somebody said some more base has possibly sold. If that's the case, we're still going to open them up tonight. But this is the end of stream giveaway. So if you guys, any of you were waiting for that, then it's just going to be vintage here on out. Or Williat. Willat. Gillian what? I'm probably still saying it wrong. But you are the winner. All right. Let me see what we have on orders. See if something did sell or not. No, I'm not seeing anything else sold. So that will be it for the stream tonight. We haven't this is a pretty short stream. So maybe we'll open up one more thing just to have a little bit of fun. Let me go grab. Here we go. This will be fun. Vmax Climax. I'm just grabbing Japanese boxes because they're close to me. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a God pack in here. That'd be kind of cool. So if you want to stick around in the chat just for a few more minutes just to hang out, this should get us pretty close to at least the 1 hour point. I don't want to end too early with you guys who set aside time to come in here and do the stream. So we'll open this one up. See if we get anything cool out of Vmax Climax. Who is here from all those Vmax Climax boxes we opened? Like you guys had to be tired of it. Like that was. I got these for like $45, $47, something like that, and we cranked through 200 plus boxes. Orbeetle V got the Flaffy, and the goal was to pull every card from the set, every single one of them, and we did it. It took a long time, and then the master set was given away. I can't remember who the winner was. First Tomu says he was here for all of them. Man, that was a lot if you were here for all of them. Programmer says maybe one day he'll win a giveaway. For as much as you're in here and as much as you give away, you should have. I don't think I have Clayburst. I might have a few tucked away in boxes. I stopped buying from my guy because he was just being so slow about shipping. He's supposed to be sending me cases, and then he wasn't. Ooh, there we go. That's B, right? Like B-E-A, Bia, B. Got a Mimikyu VMAX too. So I think that might be the big hit for the box, but who knows. Nice little Charizard there. Doesn't have the alternate foil. It's I don't think it's too well known, but you can actually get some of these hollows with Like these have the line hollow, but some of them don't, and they're pretty scarce. The Duraludon was a secret. Oh yeah, there it is. The character secret rare, and then there's the secret rare. And there's the Gyarados. Umbreon VMAX. This is the Umbreon I was talking about earlier that we saw reprinted in Vmax Climax. I had so many of these things. I graded some of them, but a lot of them I just didn't. Last pack, and we're going to finish off with a Urshifu. Guys, I've really enjoyed this past hour with you guys, and we still had a pretty good stream. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, well, we're going to, looks like we might be carrying it on. Well, we definitely are for at least a few more minutes. We got Muhammad who put in an order, and then we also have Senna who put in an order. But we'll go through these really quickly, just jump through the hits, and then I'll jump into Muhammad's order. So VMAX Climax, like that other set, it was a high class set. Don't expect to have hollows in every pack like you have with these in every set. Eevee Heroes is kind of like your typical set with 30 packs. If you have 20 packs, you get a decent amount of hits, but then if you have these where you have a 10-pack box, it's considered a high-class set, and you're going to get a hit in every single pack, so it's pretty sweet. But, yeah, looks like Mo picked up something else. Let me see what he got. Okay, so Muhammad, he just bought another 3 base set packs. We gotta get you one hollow in here, because you're 1 for 5, is that right? Maybe if you get 2, then you'll be 3 for 8. So you're either going to be decently under or slightly over. We need to get Mo some luck. All right, 1, 2. That finishes off the left side. Here's the right side of the box. Uh-oh. Hey, baby. I love you. You can say hey. You look right there. This is my daughter, Sarah. This is my son, John. This is my youngest. You can say hey. You can wave right there. And this is my oldest. This is Emma.
Come on, babies.
Good night. Love y'all.
Good night. See you in a little bit.
Are y'all staying up watching a movie?
No, they're going to bed now. I'm going to be up working on VBS stuff.
Okay. Alright, so we got 1 light. Oh man, got 2 lights. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Mo. 3 lights again. 2 art sets and an extra on the way. It would have been nice to get 3 heavies. Got to get this pack in here. Got to at least straighten this pack out for him. It's a little trick you can use. Sorry, Mo. But if there was anyone that I wanted to get 3 heavies in a row, it would have been you, man. James, good night, kiddos. The kids didn't bring you the luck. I was hoping that they would. Nate B should have bought those power keepers instead. Well, we pulled the random in-between hollow last week. I would have never thought we would pull that thing, but we did, or somebody did. They got the Raichu hollow. Whew. Mo, 1 for 8. That's rough, dude. And then we have Senna next. If this is all base, may have did good. I had bought 4 base, and I would say the box is pretty hot. Said, let's go Aussie, 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 oi, 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 or is that ol? Is that ol, ol, ol? I can't tell if it's an L or an I. I'm going to say oi, oi, oi. But yeah, man. You bought 4 packs. This is order 3880. This will be one of 2. If you get 2 hollows, 2 hollow packs, it's because he Mo warmed the box up for you. Let's see what we have here. Alright, so there's 1, there's 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There it is. Muhammad says he's going to consign the light packs. Got to make something back. Yeah, I mean, I would too. Those light packs that you had sold me, well, yeah, basically sold me to exchange 2 lights for 1 heavy power keepers. I eventually sold them. It took me a while, but I just put them through auction. All right, there's 1 heavy. Ooh, still only 1 heavy. 1 for 4. What's going on? Hey, Jackson. Is this the Jackson we know? If it is, good to see you on here, man. Mr. Jackson. At least I think it is. JXSON, yeah, I think it is. But it's always kind of cool when people, you know, are looking in and kind of watching these videos. But it's like only people that I know personally would even know that I'm on here. Other than pokey people, the pokey tubers. All right, so that one is heavy. All right, so we're going to open that one up. These 3 are light. Now, put your guesses here in the chat. What do you think it's going to be? I don't know how many hits we've had so far. Spection should be keeping up with it. It's misfiled. Man, I'm bad at keeping up a chat. Inspection says so far 6 hollows have been pulled. I think we are 1, so I guess this would be 5 boxes in. So this would be the 7th 7th hollow. So we're pretty on par for about what we're supposed to, I guess where we're supposed to be. Eradicate, Machop, got Drowsy. Seeing people calling the Zard, the Gyarados, the Hitmonchan. I don't know what we're going to get. Every time I see lightning or water energy, those 2 for some reason trigger the Zard pull for me. Not on this one. We still got the Nidoking though. Nidoking has always been one of those mid-tier ones. When they reprinted this set with evolutions, they made him psychic, which is weird because like his weakness is psychic. So I don't know why they did that. It was psychic. It wasn't fairy. Was it? Clefairy was fairy type. But hold on, let's look at the hollow fold just a little bit better. Again, this looks to be similar to the ones we've seen so far. Centering is just a little bit off, but you're not seeing any chipping. Good color around the edges. Not seeing any print lines. And when I'm mentioning these things, these are all things that typically you want to look for if you're trying to grade these cards. And you grade them so you can maximize the price. Graders will look at the edges, the corners, any little thing that could detract, like this tiny white dot down here. Like that could keep it from getting a 10 grade. And so anytime somebody pulls a hollow in the stream, they could also just have it immediately sent off to be graded. So that's why I kind of go into detail about that kind of stuff. But anyways, Sin, you only got 1 out of 4 for your heavy packs. It's a little bit better than what Muhammad did. But congrats on your Nidoking pull. Flowjack says he called it. John says that's one of his favorite. I think he was Nidoking in the anime was pretty scary, kind of like Rhydon. I never ran a Nidoking Nidoqueen deck because like you do the, well no it's not on here. I think on the Nidoqueen, like I had an attack that would do 20 more damage for every Nidoking in play. So Dummy says Nidoking was Psychic because poison types are included under Psychic in the TCG. Okay, that's fair. Alright, let me see if any more were bought. Most likely not, right? Because we were pretty dead on for ending. Oh, wait a minute. Also, well, we've got 4 more orders that were just hit. We have Thun, Olin, Eric, and then it looks like Muhammad is making another run at it. Man, I hope you get it. All right, so Thun just bought 3 packs. This is order 3881. Still no Charizard, which, well, we didn't open up base last week, so I know we didn't see one then. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'd be nice if we saw a Zard, but I would still probably get more excited over another no-stage Blastoise. Alright, so there's a light. Okay, we got a heavy with that one. And we got a light there as well. So we'll keep these light packs sealed. I've had people ask me to open their light packs before. It's not a good idea, but if it is something that you ever want, just add it into the comments. Flowjack says, come on, Mo. Got to get a couple heavy this time through. Yeah, you might have been better off just buying the jungle heavies. There's Growlithe, Arcanine, energy removal. Wait, energy retrieval, energy removal. Doduo, Metapod, Ghastly, Charmander, water energy, psychic energy. Ooh, Zapdos, man, we were just flirting right around that Charizard. Centering looks good on this one. I think this is similar to that Venusaur we saw, where it's slightly shifted up, but you can't tell as much with the Zapdos because the border is yellow. Backside, it looks clean. Maybe one white dot there. I can't tell if it's on the card or not. Alright, so Inspection says we are up to 8 hollows. Dummy says, Rusty, do you know if there's a definitive list of which packs are weighable and which aren't? I've never been able to find one. I could just tell you from experience, base, jungle, and fossil are on the list of ones you can weigh. Other sets, you can weigh them, but you may or may not get it right. If you have a box, then you can probably find 4 packs, most definitely, that you're going to be able to identify as heavy. But then there's probably going to be a lot of in-betweens. Catch 'em all collectibles, he does pretty good with Team Rocket. I mean, he's been able to do a good job there. But for me, I usually don't take as much of a risk with sets past that because I've been wrong so many times. All right, next up we have Olin. Order 3882. I don't know why I was writing a 3 there. And just 1 base. Now earlier we had, was it Mike who had the 1-pack magic? Bought 1 pack, got a hollow, and it was the Venusaur, if I'm thinking correctly. Sometimes your luck is like that. Sometimes, sorry Mo, sometimes you go 1 for 9 or 1 for 8, whatever it is. All right, so it looks like this one's going to be a light. Sorry, Mr. Olin. You still have your sealed light booster pack. Team Rocket last week we couldn't do like we are now with base set. So we were just opening the packs up. I think I gave people the option to keep them sealed if they wanted. But I wasn't weighing them and going with the probability. Okay, looks like Eric is next. Eric gets a light, then Mo may have a good chance. Eric gets a heavy. You may have taken Mo's pack. Just kidding, Eric. See, when these are checked by PWCC, sometimes they mix them up. So I don't even know what order they keep these packs. Okay, so we got another light. At least it's a nice looking Charizard artwork. Nate B is saying either the Zard or the Raichu is next. There, we haven't pulled many Raichus at all. Like in all of our base set openings. I really did not expect this many packs to start selling through after we opened up that Vmax Climax box. You guys must have jumped on it. Alright, Mo. It's going to be a Venusaur artwork. Here it is. Oh, man. Still another light. How many hollows have we pulled? Was it like 8 or 9? See, anytime I get like a little corner like that bent in there, it bothers me. So I use another semi-rigid, and usually it'll flatten it out, but sometimes it'll just go right back to it. Because if you leave it like that, it's going to stay. Man, I don't know if it's going to be, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep this one out. The flap, I can't always get them out. I can get it out for temporarily, but because the cards are here, let me try to scoot the cards up in the pack. That way it keeps it more flat. That might help it. There we go. Doesn't that look much better? Now, if he consigns this, I'm going to have to pull it out, scan it, and do the same thing again. Ghost is saying that the base set is sold out. Wow. Well, y'all think people like Mo who warmed it up for you and bought all of the light packs. Whew. Okay, so I do see one failed payment. Ross, you're next. Let's see, what did you get? Alright, so Ross bought a single pack, $38.85. Base always does well in these lives. I mean, of course, we could have ended it when we sold through about a third of them. Alright, Ross. We've had a dry spell. Ghost with the super chat. He says, cheers to Mo. Man, I've got another light. 20.61. Dummy says, imagine this is like a 10 hollow box. Man, I hope not. Hope it's a 4 Charizard box. I've seen 11. I don't know if I've ever seen 10. I've heard of 10 happening. W says, do you know the next time you'll be opening base? I'm not too sure. I mean, it's probably not going to be next week. I've tried to slow my roll just a little bit on those, especially since I'm not buying as heavy and I've got a decent selection of other boxes. But we'll just see. All right, Ian bought 3 packs. $38.87. Again, all base set. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so there's one heavy. There's 2 heavies. Alright, so Ian went 2 for 3. Sometimes you go 1 for 9 or 1 for 10. I can't even remember how many Mo bought. Sometimes you go 2 for 3. I remember, who was it? It was Ghost. You went 4 for 5, didn't you? You went like 3 for 3 on your jungle, which was kind of crazy. Oh, got to turn around this way. 1, 2, and 3. All right, we have Growlithe, Raticate, Dratini, Gust of Wind, Vulpix, Coughing, Charmander, Sandshrew, Psychic Energy, Lightning Energy, second Nidoking. Oh, well, it's the second one in a row, too. I was hoping if we had a double, it'd be doubles of Venusaur. Maybe the Blastoise. Man, very good, strong color around the edges. No chipping. So weird not seeing print lines. Like, I don't think we've seen a card yet on print lines. Maybe it's my lighting. Maybe that's the lighting. But the centering looks pretty good on this one. Definitely one of the best condition base set cards we've seen. Next pack for Mr. Ian. Ian, are you in the chat? You probably already said something, and I just missed it. See a Squirtle. We haven't seen too many Squirtles tonight. First double colorless energy. There's the Squirtle. Ghastly. Potion. Nidoran. Vulpix. Water energy. Water and lightning. Does that mean we're going to get a Charizard right here? Magneton. Still no Charizard. No Raichu or Charizard. When somebody said that, I was thinking, yeah, it'd be nice. Pull a Charizard and a Raichu. See a tiny bit of silvering on the left. Very light amount. But still very clean hollow. Clean backside as well. But congrats, Ian, on pulling 2 hollows. Didn't pull any of the big 3, but still. One, 2, 3. Let's get all this in here. And if any of you are looking to grade some of your stuff, I'll send out an email in the morning. You'll have all day tomorrow to basically let me know that you do want to grade stuff, and then I'll ship out on Thursday. Of course, if you don't want to grade anything, you can always just send me an email. Send me an email and just go ahead and say, hey, I'm not going to grade anything, just ship my stuff out tomorrow. Or if you want to consign something, we can do that too. All right, Jose, I think you have the next 2 orders. If I'm looking at this right, I'm going to check, make sure it's the same. Jose, it is. All right, so you bought 1 base, 2 bases, just 2 separate orders. This is order 3889 and 3888. One, 2, and then I believe there's one more order, and that's probably the last base set pack. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, go over here and I'm not saying anything. I'm basically getting my computer, looking at the orders, making sure that I mark them as being opened. I just put the orders on hold, and then tomorrow I will go through and ship them. All right, so there's 1 light pack there. We have 2. Normal boxes have 12 hollows, so theoretically, you know, if this is an average box, this will be a heavy. Now, last pack will too. All right, so it's holding up so far. So this one's a heavy right here. Yeah, the artwork is a little off center, isn't it? Kind of shifted to the right. Let's see what we have here. Kyle says Gyarados hasn't been seen in a long time. Well, hopefully this is a Charizard. Gyarados is pretty cool though. So still a solid pull. Diglett, Coughing, Starmie. I think that might be the first Starmie of the night. Fighting, Psychic, and Hitmonchan. Fighting energy for the Hitmonchan. It's made up the Haymaker deck back in the day. It's an easier card to obtain, but it's actually a pretty tough 10 if you can get it. I don't think this one would just because of the centering. It seems to be more noticeable on the Hitmonchan. But again, I mean, the condition looks great on the front. I mean, it looks great on the back too. I'm not seeing any white dots. Alright guys, so if the last pack is a holo, we've hit 11 so far. What do you think? What is it going to be? Is it going to be something that we've already seen? Or is it going to be something new? An Alakazam, a Raichu, Gyarados, Charizard, something like that. What do you think? If we pull a Zard in the last pack, that's pretty epic. It won't be Pokerev, Reverse Holo Charizard, last pack from a Legendary Collection box, epic. But be about as sweet as you can get for the last pack from a base set box. Maybe it'd be perfect and have a square corner or black dot on it or something crazy. Alright, so we have Mike. Now the base set packs are officially sold out. However, if you do want to still keep buying, I mean, there are jungle heavy packs. These are guaranteed to have a holo inside. They are $700. But like I said, you're guaranteed to have a holo, and then there's also power keepers as well. But if not, this will be the last pack that we hopefully open. I'm going to weigh it first just to make sure because, like I said, 11 holo boxes. I've seen that before. It's not that uncommon. But it's more likely to have 12 holos in a box than not. So I'm hoping that is what we have here. We need a chat drum roll. Drum roll. Ooh, okay. There's step one. It does have a holo inside. So those last four were in what? The last three. Someone went 2 for 3, then 1 for 2. So it was 4 in the last 6 packs. That's how we started out the jungle box. Alright, full heal. Kadabra, Pokemon Center, Diglett, Coughing. We've got a Starmie, Poliwag, Vulpix, Lightning Energy, Grass Energy. It's a double Chansey box. Oh, and it's the first one we've seen print lines on. Man, that's rough. This is what you typically see with a Chansey. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like print lines kind of up and down to the side. Ah, that's rough. The rest of the card looks super clean. This one's actually very well centered too. Look at that. If we'd gotten the condition that we've seen on every other card with the centering from this, man, this one would have had a run out of 10. We do see the white dot there on the top left too. Chansey's a fun pull. Not the Charizard though. It was a Charizard-less box. Well, Mike, congrats on getting a holo on your 1-pack, because you had the Venusaur too, right? You did 2 1-pack magics. I think that's pretty epic. But I'll check one last time. I don't think anybody's bought in on the jungle packs, but if they have, we'll open those up. And if not, now we might be calling it a night. Man, I was rooting for you, Mike. Get 2 big pulls. Okay, so that looks like that's it. Guys, really enjoyed you coming in on the stream. Had fun tonight. We should do a stream again next week. Actually, it might be 2 weeks. Next week I have VBS. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not. Just wait for an announcement. I'll let you know whether or not we're going to be able to do a stream. Hopefully a little bit earlier than I have been these past 2 weeks, letting you know on Monday. I'll try to make an announcement and post it in the community tab and let you know if we're going to do a stream next Tuesday. But if not, we'll definitely have one in at least 2 weeks from now. But the plan, as of right this second, will be to do one 1 week from today. Every Tuesday night, we'll try to do one at 8 p.m. But night, guys. Thanks for jumping in on the live stream. Everybody give a heart in the chat for Mo. Sometimes that's how your luck goes. I think Mike, he had the Venusaur. I can't remember who had the Blastoise, but those were probably the big pulls. And if you guys are interested in having your heavy jungle packs shipped sealed, I will make that available before I go to bed tonight, so you can go ahead and pick those up. But y'all have a good night.